Bullet Boys, Smooth Up in Ya. Man, that was a good-ass song back in the day when they came out. You know, I still dig it. Fuck it, I still dig it.
I love them assholes. That was one of my first concerts. They opened up for Cinderella. It was, Bullet Boys, Slaughter, Cinderella, Winger. I was like, is that? So the drummer threw the stick out, and I had it in my hand for about 10 seconds, and some little freaking cocksucker ripped it out of my hand. I'm like, you little dick.
You should have punched him in the nose, man. Fuck him.
That's what I said, fucker. But anyways, it's still awesome, man.
So, moving on to our next story. I don't know. This was rolling around. I don't know if it came out a while ago or not. But apparently, there was a man in a homemade tank that destroyed a small town, and police had no way to stop him. And if you look at it,
he did some. He is a madman.
Yeah, he had like a bulldozer. It was like A-Team shit. You know, it's like this dude put on like metal plating all around this bulldozer and just started cruising through buildings. So
he reminded me of ISIS on Hell on Wheels in the U.S. I don't know.
Pretty much, man. So the story goes on to say some people throw things when they're unhappy. Others convert their bulldozer into a tank and destroy half their town. Marvin John Haymeyer chose the latter option after losing a zoning dispute. The outraged welder and auto mechanic outfitted his bulldozer with homemade armor plating. Using 5,000 psi Quicrete concrete mix layered between sheets of tool steel, Haymeyer covered his cabin engine and portions of the tracks with 1 foot thick armor plates. He mounted multiple cameras around the exterior, which could be viewed by multiple monitors mounted to the dashboard. This man was so outraged he was willing to destroy a town, but maintained the thoughtful composure to include air jets that would blast away dust from the front of the camera lenses. So this dude was really, really freaking ahead of his time, man. He was like, oh, man, we're going to get a lot of dust. Let's blow that shit off these cameras, because I want to make sure that I can see everything I'm running over. Haymeyer also added multiple gun ports for his .50 caliber, .308 caliber, and .22 caliber rifles. Why do you bring a .22? Really? Get a fucking AR. Jesus, or an AK. Come on. Sorry, son of a bitch. Once his machine was finished, the rampage began. Local police in Granby, Colorado, were completely helpless to stop the improvised tank. The 200-plus rounds of ammunition fired at the tank dozer may have well as been spitballs, and the 3 explosives they planted on the armor did literally jack squat. Authorities later discovered a homemade remote control crane Haymeyer used to mount the armor hull over his cabin after he was already inside. The disgruntled man clearly had no intention of leaving the tank alive, and his rampage ended after he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So this dude, he makes himself famous by making this tank dozer, going through a lot of work, man. This was a lot of work. And
the damage that thing did, I was like, holy shit. I was impressed with that video. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, holy fuck, what's wrong with this guy? I'm like, really? He's that over? Whew, that butt hurt? Come on now.
Well, you know, everybody's got to be butthurt about something, and this dude, he really freaking, man, he did a job. He did a job, but I wanted to kill myself. I would have freaking walked out of that motherfucker and let the cops shoot me, or I would have been like, you know what? I proved my point. Take me to jail. Go suck a dick. You know, because he tore shit up, man. This is the man. So
some damage up. He just ripped that. That is a mean tank because he was just tearing the sides of buildings like left and right. Watch that video. pretty horrifying too. Because I'm sitting here thinking, holy crap, how does he not know somebody's like sitting there in a restaurant eating or something?
Well, he had the cameras. That was probably the guy that didn't want to actually do any damage to anybody. He didn't want to hurt anybody. He just wanted to tear shit up because he was pissed off. So, he probably had a conscience, and that's why he killed himself in the end. He didn't want. He just didn't want to take responsibility for his actions. Honestly, he should have. The government probably should have freaking hired him and brought that shit over to the Middle East, man. Those motherfuckers would not have a chance. He could run right into buildings, run shit fucking down. They could take RPGs, shoot at that motherfucker, and he'll be like, fuck, come on, dude, really? I got little fucking air things to blow the dust off the lenses.
Exactly.
So, honestly, man, the government should take a cue from this guy and do what this guy did on the cheap and take some bulldozers, jack it up with some freaking AKs or some just some fucking heavy duty weapons. And
concrete.
yeah, man, and freaking just, could you imagine how much damage we could do? We could be like, oh, ICE is in there, fuck them. Run shit over.
I was like, damn. I was like, holy crap, he just ripping right through that shit.
Good for him, man. Not good for him, but hey, you know what? He did his job, man. He did the trick that he wanted to do. He wanted to tear shit up. He didn't care. He didn't want to get shot before he tore shit up. And honestly, it's probably
kill anybody. They said he did not kill anybody. He caused I forget how many millions of dollars worth of damage. It was not cheap. I'm gonna say $50 to $100 million worth of damage or some shit.
It's all over a zoning dispute. So this guy, the city probably said, well, you can't have your auto repair shop here, so we're gonna take away your zoning clearance and you have to move. And he's probably like, dude, I've been here for fucking 20 years. Are you fucking serious? I'm doing good business. Leave me alone, man. I'm just trying to, And they probably wanted to build a little strip mall or some shit like that there.
Or it could just be them trying to pull into his own residential. You know how they rip up part of your land and put a road in. So depending where he's living at, too, they could be trying to rip up part of his yard and crap to put a road in. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe what they did is somebody bought 100 acres next to them and decided to put in a subdivision, and they said, well, you can't have businesses here anymore. If that's the case, they should have gave him a shitload of money to actually move his business and helped him move if they wanted to do that. He probably liked where he was. He was doing good business, so they should have probably gave him a piece of land and built him a building equal to the type of traffic that he had now, and really do him right. It would have saved them a lot of money, a lot of money. But
yeah, now they're
So this song is. We're gonna play another song. This song is kind of dedicated to him. We got a little bit of new Skillet. You like Skillet?
I like Skillet. I like me some Skillet.
Skillet's been actually, you know what? I didn't know if I liked them when they first came out, and then they played they had quite a few good tunes on their first CD. Can't call it an album anymore because they don't make that shit. But on their first CD, or I don't know, what do you call it now when their whole record or their whole
repertoire,
their whole album is on iTunes or whatever on the internet.
Well, it should still be an album, but what do you call an album? They probably call it CD. I don't know. I think they still call them albums. They just don't. People just don't. Kids don't understand that they're actually not albums like we're used to calling them. But
their MP3 collection. Their MP3 collection.
I don't think they know what a freaking album is, to be honest, like you're saying. I think it's more about songs. They only know, they probably, one song might come out, they probably don't realize there's 12 other songs that go with that collection.
Pretty much. That's why somebody's shit needs to be good all the way through now. Anyways, we got a little bit of an Invincible by Skillet.
Yep, there he goes, an Invincible. All right.
surrender, no trigger, fingers go, living the dangerous life. Hey, 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 every day when I wake, I'm trying to get up, they're knocking me down. Hey, 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 when I need to be saved, you're making me strong, you're making me stand. Shot like a rocket up into the sky, nothing can stop me tonight.